I am Noriko Bulford, and this is Uncut News. Tuesday, June 30th, 2020 has been set aside for the beginning of public hearings to decide whether the International Court of Justice has jurisdiction to hear the case of the ongoing border controversy. The case was going to begin in March, but it was suspended due to the Rona. Hopefully, the elections will be finished before then. It's not a good look to take a land dispute to the World Court when you have a disputed government. Our sugar industry might be broke, but our rice is going up, up, up. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, the GRDB has exported 242,812 tons of rice between January and May of this year, earning us $99 million. This is a 13% increase from the previous year. GRDB's General Manager Nizam Hassan said there was a huge increase in value-added rice products too. He said, quote, "With regards to packaged parboiled rice, we exported 3,705 tons in 2019 compared to 5,535 tons in 2020. With regards to packaged white rice, which has really shown an astronomical jump, it has moved from 6,316 tons in 2019 to 47,484 tons in 2020. Mr. Hassan said Guyana is expected to produce 1.1 million tons of rice, making it the fourth consecutive year of increased production. This is actually great news. To give you some context, we received $95 million for our oil thus far for the year. So though the treasury might be broke, not all is lost for Guyana's future. But speaking of money, to watch our report on the state of the treasury, you will have to tune in on Monday. Speaking of which, are you enjoying the news so far? Leave your feedback in the comments and let me know how much you love or hate me. Press like if you are not the chatty type. Moving on, in its attempt to formalize the distribution of aid during this time, the CDC has extended an invitation to all food and consumer product suppliers to submit expressions of interest to supply items for a pandemic assistance voucher program. Interested suppliers should specify capacities to supply canned and bottled food product and dry and fresh ration at an estimated value between $25,000 to $32,000 monthly per voucher. Expression of interest forms and selection criteria can be accessed at the Ministry of Social Protection's website or at the CDC office in Thomas Lands. All of you Georgetown residents who didn't pay their taxes yet, you can now blame it on the Rona. City Hall is again offering amnesty on interest on general rates for the year 2020. This offer is in light of the current pandemic, according to the mayor and city council. They did not announce a cutoff date. However, if you actually plan on still paying your taxes, the city treasurer's department will be open to the public Mondays to Fridays from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Want muscles without killing yourself in the gym? Of course you do. Triple B's now has in stock ab stimulators and muscle trainers starting as low as $6,500. Delivery is available in Georgetown for free, but Berbice and Linden, they're far, so you have to lose a towel if you want delivery till there. Give them a call on telephone number 682-8326. Remember the name, Triple B's Enterprise. Following up from a story from yesterday, the mother of 22-year-old Kevin Batson says that he actually surrendered before he was shot and killed by the police. Reynetta Valdez explained that she did not condone the actions of her son, but she believed the incident could have ended differently. Speaking to Guyana Times on Thursday, the mother said, quote, "I heard that the shop man shot Kevin, and when Kevin run, he surrender. Put up a red bandana waving. That is what the witnesses them saying, and the police them still shoot Kevin. About 2 shots after the man already shot him." End quote. She went further to note that police have not been forthcoming with her following the incident, as she had to go on the word of the witnesses at the scene alone. The newsroom reported today that police are also being accused of using excessive force against a family in ENMORE, East Coast Demerara, following reports that they were playing loud music. The incident was caught on camera by neighbours on Tuesday and shows the ranks from the ENMORE police station beating, slapping and dragging the family to the force vehicle. One of the family members claimed that the ranks were even broke a window in the house in order to drag one of the brothers out of his bed and into a waiting police vehicle. He also alleges that the brutality even continued after the arrests were made. In fact, after his other siblings were arrested and taken to the ENMORE police station, he took water for them. But when he reached, he too was promptly arrested. The brothers were then taken to the Vigilance police station, and the sisters were taken to the Better VOUCHER police station and placed on $20,000 bail each. Oh my. First the shooting, now the beating. This is troubling for the police force indeed. Hey, you there! You think you can't afford a car, but you're wrong! BM sold auto sales slashed the price on this Toyota Vitz to $2 million. If you're not like me with $2 million laying around, you can take advantage of their in-house financing and pay just $800,000 and drive. Give them a call today on telephone number 231-8451 or visit their showroom at Look 9 Crow Street, Georgetown. On Thursday, a fire of unknown origin ravaged a home at Port Morant, Berbice. According to the homeowner, the Rose Hall Town Fire Service took 25 minutes to reach the fire. However, they were not able to put out the fire due to mechanical problems with the equipment. Fortunately, public-spirited citizens started a bucket brigade to save the neighbouring homes. They were eventually assisted by the New Amsterdam Fire Department. The damages are estimated to be over $22 million. But there is a silver lining in this situation. After learning about the mechanical issues, the non-Passard group of companies donated 3 water pumps to the Guyana Fire Service in East Berbice quarantine in hopes to avoid others suffering a similar fate. If you have a GT&T phone, you may have already noticed that GT&T has updated its network identifier to GTT. Be safe. Michelle Evans, senior clerk within GT&T's service center, explained that persons are not taking the Rona seriously, and as such she hopes it will serve as a virtual reminder for GT&T customers. However, only customers with newer LTE SIM cards will see the updated network name on their mobile device. Well, this is a start, but you know how they can really help the public make internet access more affordable. Anyway, after being a fugitive from justice for close to 3 years, 2-time prison escapee Paul GORIAH was caught in Suriname on Thursday. The unofficial hide-and-go-seek champion was apprehended by police in Nigeria for an attempted robbery. According to the Suriname police, GORIAH and 2 other men believed to also be Guyanese were arrested separately on June 4th and 5th for an attempted theft through assault on May 27, 2020. GORIAH gave them the false name of Kevin Smith, but the authorities soon figured out that he was lying. On June 9, 2017, GORIAH escaped from Camp Street, but was recaptured and sent to the Lusignan prison. Days later, he escaped along with 12 others by tunneling under the fence. GORIAH, you ain't easy, buddy. You ain't easy. Ending our broadcast tonight is this story. Want to keep the in-laws and annoying neighbor kids away from your lawn? One man in Colombia has a possible solution. On Wednesday, this individual got in trouble with police for using unexploded landmines as yard decorations. About 30 unexploded munitions were hung from a tamarind tree and scattered around the man's yard. According to one government official, the mines were left over from 3 decades of civil war that ended in the 90s, and most of the mines were still active and dangerous. He said the villager used to be a junk collector and had gathered the devices from rice fields and forests near his home to sell as scrap. But after the government banned the sale and purchase of landmines and other unexploded ordnance, he didn't know what to do with them. An estimated 4 to 6 million uncleared landmines and other pieces of unexploded ordnance remain in Cambodia today. Fortunately for the man, he was not arrested. Rather, he was just scolded for his inappropriate actions. Reporting for Uncut News, I am Noriko Bulford. Have a great weekend! Hey Uncut News viewers, thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking on this button over here, or click over there for more news. You can also drop a comment to let me know if you've made it to the end of the video. Goodbye for now!